Hey guys, welcome back to Pops and Props. Today I'm going to be, oh wait, no, this isn't gonna work. Today I'm going to be showing off the top 5 best horror villains or icons in Funko Pop form. So let's get right into it. So starting off at number 5, I would say my number 5 most favorite horror icon is Freddy Krueger. Now, I don't have any Funko Pops of Freddy, but I'll pop up a few photos right up here for you guys. This one, and maybe this one. I put Freddy Krueger as my top 5 favorite horror villain of all time just because I haven't seen all of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I've only seen the first 2, but I have a feeling I will probably really enjoy them. And one thing I really did enjoy about the first 2 Nightmare on Elm Street films is how unique Freddy is. I haven't really seen any horror icon like him because he can really only appear in someone's dream, and I think that's just really freaky. Coming up at number 4 is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film franchise. And this is the Funko Pop of Leatherface right here. This one actually did come out in 2020, very recently. It was announced, I'm pretty sure, around Funkoween, and it just came out maybe in the last month or 2. But let me show you guys off the Funko Pop nice and close up. I do think this one looks really freaky. Here's the box for you guys, really nice. And why not, let's take this one out of box. So here is Leatherface out of box, and I do think he looks super creepy, especially with that chainsaw and a little bit of blood splattered on his apron. And as for the ranking of Leatherface, I would say mainly just because I haven't seen any of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. I plan on watching at least the first 2 this month for Halloween, of course. And I really do hope that I enjoy them. I would also like to make a point that Leatherface is probably one of the most iconic horror movie villains of all time, so that's another reason why he's at number 4. For my third most favorite horror movie icon of all time, it has to be Chucky from Child's Play. Now, I really enjoyed the Child's Play film franchise, and honestly, I haven't watched them in a really long time, and I definitely will be rewatching them in order for the new TV show, just so I have everything fresh in my memory. But before I go blabbering on about Chucky and how much I just like his character, let me show off the Funko Pop to you guys. Now this is Chucky on cart, and this is a scene from Child's Play 2 where he comes out of the conveyor belt in the factory. I will pop up a photo right here. But I think this Funko Pop just looks really different and really unique. And one thing I forgot to mention is that this Funko Pop actually is a Hot Topic exclusive, which means you can only buy it at Hot Topic, but nowadays you can probably find it on places like Facebook Marketplace or even eBay. And I am definitely taking Chucky out of the box to show off to you guys because this one looks really neat and different. And here he is, if I can get him out of the box. This is Chucky on cart. Now, one thing that's really interesting about this pop is that it is quite small compared to the average Funko Pop, which is, I think, 3 1/8 of an inch, something like that. I'm not exact sure. But here is the Funko Pop again for you guys. Some really nice details, and I think it does look pretty creepy. I think a really neat feature on this Funko Pop would have been if the wheels could have actually turned, and that way you could have actually kind of like moved him along sort of like that. But either way, I still think it's a great Funko Pop. I'm just gonna show it off one last time until I get into the next one. At number 2, we have Pennywise, either the 2017 version or the 90s version. Now, I would definitely say that I prefer the 2017 Pennywise over the 90s Pennywise because I do think the 90s Pennywise is kind of laughable. He's just kind of like a goofy character compared to the 2017 version, which is actually a lot spookier. And I also just really enjoy Bill Skarsgård's performance as Pennywise. So here is the Pennywise Funko Pop, if I didn't show it off already. This is a really awesome pop, and I'm going to show off the back of the box as well if you are interested in collecting some other different Pennywise versions. But I will not be taking this one out of the box today because I actually want to show off this one right here, because this is actually my most favorite Pennywise Funko Pop of all time. Here is Pennywise Dead Lights out of box, and I really like this Funko Pop because it doesn't look like your average Funko Pop. It's just very different and unique, and I think it really stands out from the rest of the Pennywise Funko Pops. Now, as for the ranking of number 2, if you know me really well, you know that I am literally obsessed with Pennywise, or It, the movie, or the book. So that is why I put Pennywise as number 2. And honestly, when I just think of Halloween, I also think of clowns, and I think clowns are pretty scary. For the number 1 best horror villain of all time, my personal pick is Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. I think Jason Voorhees is probably the most iconic horror villain of all time, and I'm not just saying that as a statement. I think that is completely true, and anyone who knows the horror genre will probably agree with me. Here is the Jason Voorhees Funko Pop up close. Now, this is actually the version of Jason Voorhees from part 2, which is probably one of my most favorite versions of Jason because he looks absolutely terrifying. But there is the box for you guys, and I definitely have to take this one out of the box as well. And here is Jason out of box. I really do enjoy all the little details of this Funko Pop, such as the sack bag mask, the pickaxe that he's holding in his hand, and honestly, just his whole outfit as well. Well guys, those are the top 5 horror villains in Funko Pop form. Now this is just my choosing, so if you do have your own personal favorites, be sure to let me know down in the comments down below. And that does bring us to the end of today's video. I was trying to do something a little bit different, and I want to do some more spooky horror related videos for Halloween this month. And if you do have any ideas, be sure to let me know, because I have some ideas here and there. I'm still throwing some stuff around, but if you do, just let me know. As always guys, please don't forget to do those 3 things: like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.